Talk to me. wsRadio.com.
The San Diego Council on Literacy brings you Literacy for All with your host, Jose Cruz.
Hello, I'm Jose Cruz. You're listening to Literacy for All. We're on WsRadio, and we're going to do this segment with our grand host at WsRadio, Wade Taylor. Hey, Wade, thank you for being our guest in this segment.
Yeah, well, I'm always happy to participate in the show in many, many levels. And it is always amazing me watching the range of things that you're doing, the people you're being involved in, the events you're participating in. And, you know, I thought it'd be interesting for you to share a little bit about an event that you guys just had celebrating some champions.
Thank you. I mean, that's really important. There's different reasons. The event Wade is referencing is our Literacy Champions Reception, and that took place on December 5th. Let's see, what's today? In real time, today is the 18th?
18th, yes.
Yeah. And
about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, about 2 weeks ago. And a lot of fun. Yes, we do want to raise funds to support our work, but we also, very important to us, is to create and reinforce a community of literacy champions, literacy advocates. So people who belong to our cause and who also see each other and get to know each other and feel a part of something that changes lives. So that's just one of the things that takes place during the holidays.
Yeah.
Time of giving.
And I think it is really reinforcing, because one of the reasons that people desire literacy is to be able to read and participate in that broader community that you're building there, right?
Absolutely. And, it's you want to make a difference. And I think that's the first thing you learn. And if you haven't learned it, you need to learn it, that your donors, when they think about where they want to give, they want to make a difference. They really want to help out. And so belonging to this and seeing that there are other people of like mind is meaningful to them and helpful.
Well, so who are some of these people that were there making a difference?
Oh boy, I'll tell you who we had as our award recipients for one, and just really glad to have Jeff Light, who's the editor and publisher of the San Diego Union Tribune. We gave him our Literacy Luminary Award last year, or this year. The Union Tribune was they were just outstanding in terms of supporting our work and helping us to gain visibility for the cause, and that's a big role for the Council on Literacy. I've pretty much been doing literacy coalition work my whole life, so going all the way back to 1985. And what I know is to have a successful literacy effort or literacy coalition, especially in an urban area, requires a good partnership with the local major newspaper. And so to have that was quite meaningful to us. So Jeff Light was one of the folks there, and then we had actually as a special guest somebody who's actually been on this radio show, Kevin Morgan, who he works in and resides in Syracuse, but came down for our event, and that was special. So here's Kevin Morgan. He's the CEO and president of Pro Literacy, the largest adult literacy organization in the world, and he showed up in San Diego for this reception. So our attendees they're like, hey, this is pretty cool. We're here with the Union Tribune guy, Jeff Light. We're here with Kevin Morgan from Pro Literacy. And then there was our chair of our host committee, Carlos Cortez. He is the, I want to say the president. I'm trying to remember his title. I think he's president of San Diego Continuing Education. Well, they happen to be the biggest provider of adult basic education and literacy services in San Diego County. So we had some big names, plus all the donors who were in attendance. It was a great night.
Yeah, and I kind of want to take a moment to highlight them, because you've got the luminaries, and deservedly and for many reasons, we do need to shine a spotlight on them. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
But how about all the people shining the spotlight? How about all the people that are manning those booths in the various areas and donating this, that, and the other to bring that spotlight to life?
Well, there's so many to count too, and just looking at, for example, our host for that event, National University in La Jolla,
Right.
Giving us the venue at no cost, which is important to us. So I want to thank them for their support, and then other supporters like the Dr. Seuss Foundation. They don't show for these events, but they give heavily to the Council on Literacy. They're big supporters of literacy in San Diego. We're so fortunate to have them in San Diego County that here's Dr. Seuss Foundation. And you would
sensibly so,
right? And you would think, well, let's see, Dr. Seuss Foundation belongs to America, it belongs to the world. They have a special place in their hearts. Mrs. Geisel does, and the people on the foundation board for San Diego, and so they give I think more here than anywhere else. At least it looks that way to me. We're just glad to have them as one of our partners. Yeah.
Well, it's very cool. It's amazing people, and again, helping out at many different levels. Now, if somebody missed out on this event, how should they connect with you guys and start participating so maybe they can be, at the event next year?
Yeah, well, and one, thank you for saying so, because there will be an event next year. We did have a major donor reception before. We stopped doing it in 2015. We brought it back this year. We repackaged it, and I already have people who showed up for this year's event who said, we'll be there next year, we'll be a donor, we want to help sponsor. So we're coming back with that event. But it's not hard to get in touch with us. We're at literacysandiego.org, so you can find us, of course, on the internet. And then just, that's our contact information is there. Yeah. So it's not hard. Yeah.
Always happy to talk to people.
Always. I mean, if there's anything, and I always tell people, our essence is collaboration.
Right.
We work with a network of 29 youth, adult, and family literacy programs, and that's our heart.
Yeah. Well, this holiday season is often a time that different groups, get together, have different events. You had your championship event. So are there events you're going to be attending in December that you'd like to, throw a shout out to?
I'm laughing because I just went through a whole series of those. The good thing is I've started playing basketball more regularly again, but I've been to quite a few events before and since the Literacy Champions reception. So I think I'm pretty much done with those. But one of the things I do want to talk about in this holiday season, just on the more directly related to the actual practice of reading and writing and being able to read and being able to write, is that for a lot of adults who are parents, this is the first year that they're reading a book to their child or a grandma or grandpa. This is the first year they're reading a book to their grandchild. And that's really closer to what this work is all about. That for our students, many of them, this year their dreams came true. That they were able to do the kinds of things that they see other people doing, that help them with. They get the skills. Now they can read. Now they have the key. Now they can read that book. They can read that Christmas story. They can sit around the fire, whatever the case is, and have that experience, which it's priceless. So it's just it's golden. It's and it really is for them. It's a miracle, and it makes our work. It shows what this is all about, Wade. It really does.
Yeah, and I can just sense how that touches your heart. And so, tell you what, we've got a couple of minutes before the next segment, and perhaps you want to introduce who you're going to be bringing in, because I'm sure they've got a big heart and too care about everyone in this community.
Right. In our next segment, we'll be talking to Ramona Jones, and she is passionate about the work she's doing with Dream Builders Youth Mentoring Network. We've we've actually, because I get around a lot, and I keep bumping into Ramona, so she's going to be the star of our next segment, and she's going to talk to you about what she's doing with her network, the partnerships out there, and just really why she's doing what she's doing. So we're excited. You can say a few words right now, Ramona, and then we'll get you into the next segment. It'll warm you up a little bit.
Well, hello, world. This is Ramona S. Jones, the founder and president of Dream Builders Youth Mentoring Network. And I have to say RS because there's a lot of Ramona Jones in the world. And I'm a new author of a book called Are You Driven to Win? A Roadmap for Young People to Succeed in Life. I've always envisioned myself speaking around the world, and when I got passionate about young people and where they were headed with their lives, I finally got the message that really illuminates my life work. So Dream Builders is all about educating, equipping, and empowering young people to prepare for success in their lives.
So stay tuned for Ramona Jones.
Yeah, and I wanted to encourage, we've got a commercial break coming up. So Ramona, what is a website that people could be exploring while they're waiting for you to come back?
Oh, wonderful. It's www.dreambuildersforlife.org. The 4 is a number, dreambuildersforlife.org.
Very good. So we'll go to break, and just so glad to have Ramona in the studio with us. This kind of reinforces our theme of working with teen populations, which is a whole other population of individuals who sometimes get lost in the shuffle. That we make assumptions about the teen populations, and because of that, they're often neglected. So that's part of her focus. Again, this is Jose Cruz. You're listening to Literacy for All. We're on wsRadio, and we are the worldwide leader in Internet talk.
I've heard this is like one of the best pizza spots in town.
Yes, it is.
I'll do a slice of pepperoni, slice of vegetarian.
You got it.
And I will pay for all of that in 3 days.
In 3 days? What's that mean?
Well, wait, you accept credit cards. That money's not going to hit your account for 3 days anyway.
I need my money quicker.
At Chase, we hear you. With Express Funding, card payments are in your Chase account the next business day. Go to chase.com/expressfunding. Chase for business, so you can.
Compensated participation. All businesses are subject to credit approval. Not all clients are eligible for next business day funding, and additional terms, conditions, and restrictions apply.
Donate cash, furniture, clothes, and other gently used household items to Father Joe's Villages and get a nice tax break in April. Every donation is tax deductible. Believe you can make a difference. Be Father Joe. Go to neighborhood.org or call 1-800-HOMELESS to donate today.
Life is full of misadventures, from car crashes to home fires to getting choked out on the mat. Yes, I said getting choked out because I'm Carlos Kramer, jiu-jitsu competitor, MMA and media personality, and mild-mannered insurance agent. You can follow my adventures on Kick-Ass Radio, and I can protect you from life's misadventures at Kramer Insurance. Home, auto, life, business, and workers' comp. We're at KramerINS.com, and I want you to join my world.
This is Bill Gruber with BizVid Communications, a Southern California video production leader. We've been honored to sponsor, produce, write, and host many of the fine programs on WsRadio over the years. So we understand how important the internet and your website exposure are. As video producers, we know the tricks and secrets to incorporate video to increase your search engine optimization and business success. Visit bizvidcommunications.com to see what we can do for you. BIZVID communications.com.
Too much to do? Not enough time to get it done? Call on the experts at Another 8 Hours for your business support needs. By partnering with Another 8 Hours, we allow you to focus on the more important matters, like being in front of your clients, doing what you do best, rather than being stuck at a desk poring over paperwork, rummaging through emails, returning phone calls, and struggling to get everything done by yourself. Meanwhile, your family and social life are going down the drain. Go to another8hours.com or call 8 more hours. That's 866-734-6877.
Hi, this is Rob Barnett, VinVillage.com, where wine lovers connect. Be sure to tune in weekly to Vin Village Radio for exclusive, in-depth interviews with the who's who in wine and food.
Can you imagine a world without children? A world where children don't play, or dream, or imagine?
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're working every day to find cures for diseases that strike down children, because we can't imagine a world without children. Can you?
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. To learn how you can help, log on to our website, stjude.org.